Hiya.
You're right.
I'm not too bad.
What are you doing here today?
Pardon?
What are you doing here?
Well, first of all, can you identify yourself properly?
Yeah, I can identify as myself. I'm PC Nodes, attached to Wimbledon Police Station.
And your shoulder number?
You can see my shoulder number.
Well, not everyone can read numbers. That's why I'm asking you to
Can't
identify.
read. Okay, it's 3199. See
No worries. And yourself?
My name's PC Burrito and my shoulder number is 2463.
Cool. Thank you very much.
And what are you doing here today?
I'm doing a bit of filming.
Okay. Cool. Any particular reason or?
No, that's it.
No, just want to film backdates of police station. Are you willing to give us your name or anything like that?
Why would I need to give you my name for?
You don't need to, I'm just asking.
Yeah, no, but why would I need to?
You don't need to.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm asking, would you like to give us your name?
No.
No, you wouldn't.
No.
Okay. Where are you from? Do you know?
That's irrelevant.
Pardon?
That's irrelevant.
It's irrelevant?
Yep.
What?
Well, why did it matter where I'm from?
It doesn't, I'm just asking.
Okay.
These are just normal questions I'm asking.
Yeah, but if it doesn't matter, then there was no need to ask it.
The encounter kicks off with the officer diving straight in, demanding Plord's name without offense, suspicion, or legal ground. Plord refuses, and is absolutely right. In the UK, unless tied to a specific offense like antisocial behavior under Section 50, you're not obliged to hand over anything. That should have been the end of it. Instead, she pivots and asks, "Where are you from?" as if location somehow rewrites the law on public filming. When challenged, she shrugs it off as normal questions. But they are not. They are not investigative, not evidence-based, just a fishing trip. Where Plord lives or who he is doesn't change a thing. Filming in public is legal, full stop.
I'm under no obligation to give you my name.
At this moment in time, I'm going to detain you for a purpose of search. I'll be searching today under Section 43 of the Terrorism
Okay,
Act.
right. Under Section 43, you need to give me the specific part of Section 43. Don't just give me a number, you need to give me the specific part. And also as well, okay, to do with actually having so-called evidence to use Section 43, you need to make sure that you get this done correctly, and you tell me what site, what actual part of Section 43. No, it will be an unlawful search.
You can make a complaint.
It will be an unlawful search.
And if you want to complain
if you feel that way, you can make a complaint afterwards. But this is what we're going to do here and now. If you have an issue with that,
what is your where is your actual proof of hostile reconnaissance?
we've explained to you.
Where is your proof of that?
At this moment in time, mate,
We don't
I haven't even got to my grounds just yet.
So what is
As
your
I said,
no? You're calling me a terrorist. You're doing it under the Terrorism Act. Is that or is that not calling me a terrorist? If you were going to search me under the Terrorism Act, no.
After Plord calmly reminds him he's under no duty to give his name, the male officer suddenly jumps to detention under Section 43 of the Terrorism Act 2000, a power reserved only for genuine, reasonable suspicion of terrorism. Refusing to identify yourself doesn't even scratch that threshold. Plord pushes back hard, demanding the officer show the exact wording in Section 43 that justifies this search. He can't. No citation, no clear suspicion, no tie to terrorism, just empty air. And that silence says everything, because the law demands officers spell out their grounds before any search begins. Instead, the officer exposes himself as untrained, unready, and completely out of his depth.
Please make sure that you quote me the specific part of Section 43 that you're going to do this under.
As I said, you'll be searched today under
you need to make sure that you actually give me the specific part of Section 43.
The reason being why I'm searching you today, sir, is because you've been quite evasive towards us when we come in.
What, because I don't want to give you my name?
Yes.
Okay. Am I under any legal obligation to give you my name?
However,
so how is that then?
How is that then? You're not really giving.
Well, it's a public building. I'm standing in public. Well, hang on. Is that against the law? What I'm doing is it against the law?
To be searched.
Okay, but you're searching me under the Terrorism Act. Okay, so your reasonable suspicion, what is it?
We're going to search you.
Okay, right. Well, we'll go for it. Okay, but it will be. It's completely unlawful.
Well, then you can make a complaint afterwards.
Okay. It's completely unlawful. Okay, and abuse of powers.
If you feel like that, okay, make a complaint afterwards.
Right, because I would really want to know. Don't worry. Yep. And I will carry on recording.
So you're going to be searched.
Okay.
You'll be searched today.
Okay.
As I said, the grounds being for the search is, because you've not really given us
I don't have to give you my name.
You've been evasive
you've already said that it's because I won't give you my name.
You've also been quite obstructive at the moment in time with the search.
Okay.
All right.
The moment Plord pushes back, the officer shrugs and says, "Make a complaint." That's not accountability. It's arrogance. It's the response of someone who knows they're on shaky ground but relies on the system to shield them. That one line says more about policing culture than the stop itself. Ego first, law second. And when pressed for real grounds, the officer finally admits the truth. It's only because Claude wouldn't answer questions about why he was there. That admission collapses the whole stop. Refusing to justify yourself on public land isn't suspicious. It's a right. Section 43 demands reasonable suspicion of terrorism, not you didn't tell me what I wanted. That's not law. That's guesswork.
No, because I'm questioning the law.
That's fine. And also, the reason why we're searching today is because you've literally the only place that we've actually saw you search or film was the actual back door of a police.
Well, that you've seen.
That's fine.
That you've seen,
which is a bit suspicious, and that's why.
Well, no. What you got to remember, that's your own feelings.
That's fine, sir.
That's your own feelings.
Fine, but you're still going to
okay, it's not what the law is.
You'll be detained and you will be searched today under Section 43 of Terrorism Act. All right.
Have you been searched before, sir?
That's irrelevant.
It might be irrelevant.
That's irrelevant. I know, mate, it's a joke. They're searching me because I'm filming. Yeah, I know, mate. Bunch of turds, nothing more.
That's a bit rude.
Well, no, it's not.
We've only been pleasant to you.
No, you're not. You're abusing my legal rights.
I don't think we're abusing.
No, you are. You're abusing your powers. Okay. End of story. You're abusing your powers.
And as we said, if you feel that that's the case, then you can always make.
Oh, don't worry, I will be.
That's fine.
Okay. You could not even quote me the specific part of Section 43. Okay. You could not even quote me the right part of Section 43.
I'll do so. I'm going to put this inside your bag, alright?
Yeah, you do need to if you read it correctly and what the law actually is.
As the search drags on, Claude drops the knockout line. You couldn't even quote me the specific part of Section 43. That's not nitpicking. It's demanding the single safeguard the law is built on. Section 43 only applies when an officer reasonably suspects someone of terrorism. That's the threshold, the whole point of the power. The female officers reply, "We don't need to." That's damning and flat out wrong. They do need to. Section 43 is one of the most serious stop powers in UK law, and with that weight comes a duty to state both the legal authority and the grounds. The Terrorism Act 2000 in Code A of Pace make it crystal clear. Brushing it off like it doesn't matter shows either shocking ignorance of the law or open disregard for it.
Okay,
and how long have you been a police
the number is not the law. The number is not the law.
And how long
it's the wording is what is the law. Well, you definitely don't know your job, do you? Okay, well, you definitely well and truly do not know your job because all what you're doing is you're abusing powers.
You're getting very angry.
Yeah, because I'm getting frustrated because of a turd such as you that think you can search me like this.
That's very rude.
Okay,
I'm not actually rude to you.
Right?
No.
Absolute disgrace. Absolute disgrace, the pair of you. Okay, complete blatant use of powers.
Why are you so against us searching you?
You've abused your power, okay? You said that you got reasonable grounds, okay? As I already stated, okay?
It doesn't.
Now, as I said, now there's that, okay? I would like you to take that, okay? Right, do you know who the NPCC are?
Yes.
Okay, yeah?
I don't think I need that though.
Why not? Why not? Because you're going to find out that... Yes, it is, because you're going to find out from the NPCC, that what you've just done is unlawful. Okay, and it clearly states that. No, it's not. Okay, you talk utter crap.
And
you talk utter crap. The both of you. Okay, you both took part in the actual. Well, either way, you searched my bag. You're a part of it. Okay, you're a part of it.
Okay.
Right, and you're both an utter disgrace.
Claude even offers the officers a letter from the National Police Chief Council, the body that sets policing policy nationwide. This isn't casual advice. It's a standard every force is expected to follow. And that letter? Almost certainly the NPCC's clear guidance on photography and counter-terrorism powers. For years it said the same thing. The public have a right to film in public, and using terrorism laws against lawful photography is flatly unlawful. What Claude held out wasn't a random printout. It was the official stance of UK policing, backing everything he told them. The real tragedy is that instead of following their own national policy, the officers ignored it, choosing ego and guesswork over the very standards they are sworn to uphold.
You know how to make a complaint?
Don't worry, I do.
Okay, I'm sure you've probably done it before.
Right.
But it's all recorded on our body worn,
That's
which will be
fine.
uploaded. And once you make that complaint, they'll review the body
as I said, okay, make sure that you upload it properly and don't damage it.
Don't damage it?
Yeah.
They're quite hardcore. I don't think they're that easy to damage.
Well, you two definitely ain't hardcore. Okay.
But even if
you
it-
two are an absolute joke.
Okay, well, even if the camera does get damaged in any way, you can still make the complaint. Any
No worries.
questions? No? Okay.
Any questions? Why would there be any question for you abusing my rights?
Being kind. And
For you,
if you have any questions.
seriously, you're going to try and be kind, considering you just abused my rights.
We haven't.
Yes, you have.
Have a lovely
You're an
day.
absolute joker.
Enjoy
Bunch of
your
turds, nothing more. Okay? Absolute bunch of turds.
After eventually forcing a stop-and search form into Plord hands, the officers retreat indoors. But the story doesn't end there. In his update, Plord reveals he was offered £1,500 to quietly walk away, a payout meant to bury the case. And he refused.
Just a couple of quick updates. So first of all, on these two tyrants here, these two tyrants, I've had an offer of £1,500, but it's been declined, and that's how it'll be because I want them in court, and that's it.
Most people would take the quick payout, but Plord is after something bigger, accountability. A quiet settlement hides mistakes. A courtroom verdict exposes them. Settlements vanish in silence, but a judgment is public, permanent, and forces responsibility. That's why this choice matters. If he wins, it's not just money. It's a mark on the officer's record and a warning for future cases. What this moment really revealed was the absence of training. Section 43 is one of the heaviest powers in UK law, yet these officers couldn't explain it, couldn't justify it, and swung it like a blunt tool. That's not policing, it's recklessness. Instead of applying law, they leaned on ego, tossing aside procedure to cling to control. Each time Plord stood firm with the law, their frustration grew until they reached for powers they didn't even understand. This wasn't about safety, it was about saving face. Plord turned a bad stop into a turning point, and whatever the court decides, the blow to the force's reputation is already permanent. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and check out Plord's channel link below.